Welcome to Jazz Fun at Jazz Ahead 2025 and welcome Thorsten Hesse.
Welcome, thank you for having me.
Thorsten, you are founder of Pinc Music, and Pinc Music, this is a name that keeps in mind, but also it is a very important project for musicians. Maybe you can tell us about it.
Yes, certainly. Thank you for the question. Pinc Music stands for Platform of Inclusion in Music, and it's a website where we give bands and solo artists with disability, so inclusive bands where musicians with disability perform, the chance to promote themselves, and it's a free service for them. We have now over 110 acts, different acts on the platform.
All German people?
No, we now have the first international acts. The first one was a band from from Austria, and the second is now a jazz trio and jazz soloist from Hungary. And so we're starting to also go in direction Europe.
If you say disabled people or disabled musicians, what does it mean? I mean, how does it look like, those bands?
It's a very diverse group of people. So we have people with, now I'm lacking the English words here, so with different types of disabilities, so physical disabilities, mental disorder, hearing disability, vision disability, so all kinds of different, maybe with chronic sickness or, so very different people. Also in genre, it's open genre, it's not only jazz, so it's from anything from punk to classic, but around 15 acts are jazz acts at the moment. So it's artists who for who making music is more difficult than for others or has more challenges. It's a lot of artists where their disability doesn't play a role for making music. And if we think of visual impaired people, it's maybe a superpower because they have a better earsight than you and me. So it's a very heterogeneous group.
So what kind of obstacles do they have in their daily life as musicians, or how would they kind of just be on a scene with other musicians?
Well, that really depends. As I said, it's some have advantages in some sorts, but others have a harder time playing an instrument because of the physics, or they have a harder time reading notes or writing songs. So it's very different from act to act what challenges they have, and it's not only in making music, but I mean, music business is a tough business already for everyone who's in it, and it's sometimes then for some people in our community an extra challenge. Also, if it comes to promoting music, recording music, or other things, making videos, everything that is in the chain of making music.
Where did you start Pinc Music?
We started it about 3 years ago. It started as a blog where we had around Christmas every day. We have this Christmas calendar. Every day was a different band. And then we had 24 bands. And originally I'm from a charity, Handicapped Kultur Barrierefrei, which is... Handicapped Kultur Barrierefrei e.V., which is a charity based in Berlin, and we organize concerts and workshops. So our concerts are always one what we call normally crazy band and one inclusive band, so with musicians with disability perform on the same night. And we have done over 400 such concerts in the last 17 years and got to know a lot of spectacular artists, and also often got the question, where do you find these great artists? And we saw there was no such place and said, okay, if there's no such place, then we have to create one. And this was the idea for Pinc Music.
So now, if you have this kind of platform and you know about these musicians and bands, where do they perform and where are the spaces where they get this kind of acceptance as, you know, others? I mean...
Well, we always say every location there is out there, we have a fitting artist or band, because we have such a diverse group of bands, from solo to big band, from all genres, from all different locations in Germany, for all budgets. So from having fun drumming along to very experienced professional artists, everything is there. And we see that more and more festivals and locations book bands from our side. There's an openness, I think, in the scene for diverse lineups in terms of driven by women in music to start with, also LGBTQ community, cultural diversity, so different topics that I think where we say, okay, there's something more we can add to that. Yeah.
If you start something like this platform, what is your personal motivation? How would you just put your spotlight on what you said before, I mean, on this field?
Well, I mean, the whole thing started because there was someone from the music scene and someone from who worked with people with disability, and they recognized there are so few relatively. I mean, we have 15% of people worldwide have a disability in one way or the other, and relatively few are seen at concerts, and even fewer are seen on stage. And they started to say, okay, then we create a space and we do these concerts, and they tried it out, and it was running great. And we feel, we experience every time that music is a common language that unites us all and makes it irrelevant where we come from, which language we speak, what abilities we have. And I think, especially in these times where the society polarizes that much, it's important to say, to have something like music as a common ground for communication, to get close to each other without barriers in our heads, and then start talking maybe once we have danced together or sang along together.
Community.
Yes.
So now, if you're in Berlin, for instance, where would people be able to see this kind of bands?
We play in different locations in Berlin. So we have Pfefferberghaus 13, Feuerwache Friedrichshain, Stadthaus Böckler Park, Weiße Rose. So different clubs Also on the Pinc Music website, there's a site for the locations. So locations who book bands from Pinc Music and let us know that they booked them, because we're not like a booking agency. It's just a free directory service, if you like. We do help people who are looking for specific bands or something, but they can get in contact directly with the bands and book them. And if we get to know that they booked them, then we list them on our website as well. So you can go on the site and see where who already has this label, inclusive concert location.
Is it that you find more open-minded people in the younger generation, or is it all generations?
I have to think about this for a second. I think it's pretty much across all generations. I don't think it's a generational thing. Tendency, the younger generations are opener, but that's just a slight tendency, I would say.
Do you get financial support?
Yes, we depend on financial support, and we get financed by Aktion Mensch at the moment. We won a prize by Initiative Musik, and had Kulturstiftung der Länder who funded us building the platform. So yeah, we have Music Tech Germany, which is a society of music tech companies who really support us. And yeah, so we have different people who help us run the platform.
I mean, we're here at Jazz Ahead, and I mean, it's always that you come here for more visibility, but visibility to get more visibility. How would you work on that?
Yeah, we try to work on that, of course, on our Instagram channel, which you can follow, and the website. Our main tool is it is a website. We have now about 2,000 website visitors per month. And of course, it's important that bookers speak with bookers. So we have now many bookers who call us and ask for directions, who say, "Oh, I heard from other bookers." So it's starting to work, and that's a good thing. Yeah.
Pinc Music, Thorsten Hesse. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you.